Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Endless Space 2, and thank you so much for the overwhelming feedback on the first video. It got a lot of views, likes, comments and interaction from you guys, so thank you for that. And it tells me that maybe you like some more Endless Space 2 content, and who am I to deny you that? So I think I'll go into, I will, make this the start of an endless week where I only play Endless Space 2 and only upload content for this game. And after that, we'll figure out the rotation where I can find time to play the other games too, Crusader Kings and Workers and Resources, because I really love those games. But I found by the interaction on the games and the likes and comments and whatnot, it does seem to get boring after a while. So maybe we can switch to something like a season system where we'll have maybe a 2-weekly switch in the type of schedule, so you get some change in the content, you know, it doesn't get too boring. You can watch something and you can anticipate, and I also get to read and interact with you guys, like the comments on the videos. It's more interactive that way, I feel, because I get a week of time, or maybe 2 weeks, to digest all you suggested underneath the videos, the tips and stuff that you told me, and then I can make it happen in the upcoming next season. I think that is a good system, but you guys let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm doing it because I love it, but I also do it for you guys, so you got a voice in this, and please make it heard in the comments. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. So without further ado, let's get to some more Endless Space 2. Now, and that rhymes, by the way, completely unintentional, but I've been mentioning my talent for that in previous playthroughs already. Anyway, so I've been debating whether to send my brood ship further out into space and use it as a scout, and I decided against it. I was stuck with that question last episode, and there's two reasons actually why I decided against it. Reason number one, I'm scared. I like, what if we find a pirate base here or some foreign scout ship or something and they will attack us? Losing this is gonna pretty much end my chances at victory, because the early game is very important in the game, and that's gonna cripple me. Second reason not to do this is, if I find a great system over here, of course I want to saddle it, or rather settle it. Saddling is more for horses, but anyway. And then I will have to bring the food shipments, because that's how a colony grows. You get the... or somewhere here maybe, or whatever, and then your closest, or rather I think it's per default your homeworld, but you can change it, will send a portion of their food output to help establish the colony, and that is really being sent by small little ships that you can see going along these star lanes. So that'll take forever and a day if we find a colony down deeper in space. So I think for those two reasons I will send my brood ship scouting over here, and if we find a planet that we can settle, it doesn't even have to be the greatest planet, just a planet. The next one can be here, next colony, because by that time we should probably be able to settle one of these types, preferably ash, so that we can have our Empire shipyard start up building, because this here is a great industry system. We'll need a little bit of help with the food. Other than that, it's really good for industry production. That's what we'll need to have a lot of warfare going on. Anyway, that's the one thing. The second one is we do need to find a route for the scout. Again, a rhyme. I keep telling you guys, music business will call me eventually. Anyway, so we can send him down here, but if I use the brood ship to go that lane, I'm pretty sure both lanes end up at the same. Like if I take a ruler to the screen, if I follow this line here, this line here, they should meet up somewhere here. So we'll send the scout up here. Okay, anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Yep, let's call this one a turn after a deliberate pause. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite uncertain making the wrong moves here, but especially since you guys give me so much attention, you got me really nervous now. I gotta play the best of my ability anyway. Okay, so now we got the drone networks, and the Xeno-industrial infrastructure comes down to 4 turns. Now that is very manageable. And I think after that we'll go with a brood ship. Cerebral reality is also kind of nice. I mean, it's a cheap building for some extra dust and science, but I feel... well, actually, this is quite a good bonus, probably. But I feel we want to keep settling. You know, just don't make the decision yet. That's always a good thing, right? Postpone it. Next day you always see clear. So, okay, another long star lane. Right. Anything else we could do? We did plan out our... Yeah, we do have a schedule. Okay. I was just not certain about that. No, nothing really. We do have a lot of K. We're not making any, but I think like we got 78 now. If we follow that scout and see the amount of K that comes in. Sorry, oil in my voice a little bit. It should increase rather, with discovering new planets. Okay, so the next one is colonizing tundra. But it's mostly for the public-private partnerships. I think we'll need those. Oh, hang on. Let's just minimize. We'll go through those. I think one of those here was a ton. No, I didn't think. I was just wishfully hoping that it was a tundra. Okay, so this here's the. Is that the Hissho main quest? Chapter 1, the Blade and the Eagle. There's a lot of flavor text in this, but not really gonna read it all. Yeah, it just draws out the game so much because there's a lot of quests and stuff and events happening. So if I read them out all, yeah, it's gonna be a bit boring. But you guys let me know if I should do that, then maybe we'll. Now, we got two options here. We can either build 2 ships with a 264 defensive power, or we can assimilate a minor faction. Ooh. Okay, both give us random technology and 5k. That one is difficult, very difficult. I think we'll go with the 2 ships, but let's first check, minimize this and take a quick look. Okay, we don't even have warships yet. Yeah, I think our scout already has 187, so that shouldn't be too difficult. And we need ships sooner rather than later, so I think that is a pretty easy decision. We go for strength. And yeah, have that. Behemoth action complete. Okay, so that is his mining operation. Takes one more turn to get the mining probe back, so okay. Now, we got the mining probe start. Okay, is that what we already have? Weird. Support module. Oh, we can put 2 of those in there, maybe. Hang on, what's that? Lowers technology cost. Okay, that's also an interesting use. Wow. And we got some science done. Okay, so now we can improve our food production. And we'll go for the xenobiology. Actually, yeah, no, that's correct. Okay, so now we could queue up some sustainable farms. Now, we are on a hot planet. So that is plus 10 for this planet here, which should be pretty decent. And as soon as we colonize here, there's another hot one, there's another hot one. Yeah, that should be a no-brainer. So we can queue this up, which should get reduced quite a bit after we produce the Xeno-industrial infrastructure. And after we switch the hero here. And yeah, and then improve our growth in on the home world. That's the word I'm looking for. You discovered the planet Vale. Silent and developed turns beneath the... the cable of pure thought was living on that. Okay. Planet-wide infrastructure of superconducting cables. Until there's a way to render these visible, however, the planet merely appears as is. Okay. Well, my wish came true. It is literally a planet in here that we could settle on, but let's hope it's a decent one. Oh yeah, it's a large Terran. That is okay. We got some tundra coming up. Okay, meteor strikes, whatever. That is actually not bad, because tundra will be... Yeah, okay, I'll take that. So... +8, +5 influence per citizen. That actually looks... Is that the special thing from the from it being a unique planet. Whatever it is, we're gonna definitely want to settle it. And here we come. Ooh, okay, so we could instant settle it for all our K almost, but then everybody's gonna be unhappy. We're certainly not gonna do it. This here, by the way, is a pretty neat thing if we find some neighbors that we could fight, because we could establish an outpost right next to theirs and then steal food from their outpost for one. And the second one is then if you actually colonize the system, you get both the outposts turned into colonies. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, we do need neighbors for that. And I didn't find any. Okay, so now we should see what I will. Yes, here you can see the next ship will come out in 2 turns. It will bring 15 food to here. And that is desperately necessary to keep this colony growing at a reasonable rate. Because currently it's going to be 29 turns. And that is a little bit too long for my taste. Anyway, nothing up here. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be difficult to find any decent systems. We do have one planet here. We got one really good system there. Just down the line though. So, well, at least we can establish our homeworld as a center of growth in the meantime, because we do then get time to build the infrastructure. Like the base buildings, the sustainable farms, maybe even the public-private partnerships that come out of xenobiology, if we don't find any good systems to colonize. We could always expand to one of these planets, of course, but for now we're doing good on Uchi. Anyway, let's hope we can find something here. Oh! Miners' civilization, the Gnashast. Gnashast, okay. Warmongers, okay, that is good. We should get along. Hard hitters. 750 damage done to attackers doing ground battles on systems. Okay. That is nice. But we don't have... Yeah, we don't... We could make first contact. But we don't have any diplomacy. And I don't think I want any diplomacy with these guys. We could spend some influence, but like when we are able to interact with them. But effects on planets. Yeah, they don't seem so great actually. Their bonus is pretty good. I mean, if we... Can I go there again? Yeah. If we make them friends, we'll get this effect, I think. Plus 750 done during ground battle on system. That's pretty good. But other than that, I think their population type is not really great for us. Okay, so this came here, this lane is here. Okay, so that one... that simplifies things. We can just go right over here. Okay. I think we'll farm some K off of these guys. We can just attack them. They don't seem to have any ships, but let's actually take a stop here. See if they have ships and what kind, so we can prepare accordingly. But other than that... Oh, right, we got hacking operations. Okay, so we can hack those. Just from here to there. Oh, there we go. That came in one of the expansions. I forgot which one. I'm not gonna mess with this too much, but there's a whole race dedicated to that that we might want to play someday. And you can also establish defensive programming. You have a bandwidth here that you can use for these special... We can just... Can we establish it on the colony already? Yeah, we can. Okay, we have a bandwidth for special actions, being offensive, which we didn't research any yet, or defensive. And defensively, we can encrypt. Offensively, currently we can only hack. So, yeah, that's about what we can do. And here's a whole agenda. Not agenda. What's it called? Legend. At least in German, it's called Legende here. And where you get explained what all these things mean. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just hack these guys. Maybe we can steal some resources. Maybe we can... I don't actually know what we can do. I think resource stealing and some diplomacy. Or establish like a jumping point from which we can then hack other systems behind here. Yeah. But currently we don't have any target for that anyway. And I would much enjoy it if we could find some neighbors so we can actually bash their heads in, because that is what the Hissho do in their free time. And if they don't get any of that, it's like you guys and me being in the Corona lockdown. If you don't get to do what we love, it's like slowly will drive you crazy. And I'm assuming that is what happens to Hissho if they can't beat other people's fleets. Let us move here. Okay, 2 ships. They don't have any ships. But I think it's a bit ridiculous. Let's check out their system here. They have a medium Terran. Okay, so far so good. We could actually... Yeah, let's check out some anomalies here. Oh, we found a technology. Additional manpower. Nice. That'll help us. And we found titanium. Cool. Now we got 20 titanium. And next turn we can maybe scout out this. Our hero got a level. Very cool. And soon we can reassign him to the home system. I think we will go +5 per heart, +5 on system. So that's gonna be +10 on our system. So yeah, until we colonize the second one. So in pure numbers, this here is better. We get +15, +10 in food, +5 in industry. So I think that is what we will do. Yep. And in 2 turns we can reassign him. So we can do 1 more scouting mission and then... Actually, let's go find some more... Just go down here. Because the probe takes 2 turns to regenerate, right? Yeah, it does. Speaking of regenerating, the behemoth should... Yeah, it also has regenerated. So we can get some more industry going. That's very nice. Every little bit helps, you know. And yeah, it's still 2 turns though. But sustainable farms are already down to 6 turns. So it's going to be 4 with the Xeno-Industrial infrastructure. Sorry guys, I keep sipping my tea. Yeah, I'm just very, very thirsty. Anyway, okay, looks like we are done for the turn. Does it look like that? Yes, it looks like that. Got this here, we got this here. We got no system that we would like to settle yet. Anywhere close, so... Maybe we'll build a second scout though, I'm not sure. New objective, unlock 16 technologies from the military quadrant. We get... Reveal technologies. What technologies? Okay, so you get some super spuds. And to reveal some technology. We got 1 out of the military quadrant. Okay. And we got a... Ooh. Okay. Solar Nebula. So we can fly over there with the scout once we have interspace travel. That doesn't restrict our travel to these star lanes. Which... yeah, no drones. Okay, so let's explore just a little more. Maybe we can find a good system here. Okay, but it looks like our direction of expansion is going to be in this way. Because this here also has 4 planets. This here has 5. Yep, looks good to me. How far are we with the colony? Yeah, still 59. The next turn, as you can see, that is really neat, by the way. You have these cute little buggers here that fly shipments over there. So next turn, this one should arrive. And then when will the next one be sent off? Next turn. Okay. And there can only be 3 at a time. But you can imagine, like, if we had a system down here, and these... Look how many turns was that? That's 1 turn, I think. So they're gonna take forever to move throughout the Empire. So, I think we made the right call. Settling this one planet system. At least it's a pretty good planet. So, that is not bad. Just completed Xenobiology. Very good. We can also have more science. What? Be the first to produce 100 dust in a single system. Okay. How the heck is that possible? We're at 51. Okay, so if you had some bonuses, that does seem achievable. Public privates. Either that or another scout. But I think I want to improve my science like this. Actually, plus you are fertile and you are a planet. Okay. We don't have any temperate, but we got two fertiles. So if we colonize this one next, which makes sense because we get the most resources here, that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, public-private partnerships. Maybe like this would be the route that I take, right? We get more science, so we get move down the tech tree a bit faster. We improve on that with the cerebral reality because it's just cheap to build, just one turn. And we get another colony here in 9 turns. Actually, that doesn't seem necessary. That doesn't seem necessary. We'll see how it looks when we switch the hero, which I think... Let's move him down. Ooh, hello. That looks like an interesting system. Ursa. And if you played Master of Orion, Ursa was a race. I think the bear people there that were good in... Anyway, large jungle. Okay, let's check out what anomaly you have. Titanium. Okay, and a medium atoll that we can also already colonize. Interesting. Yeah, I think we'll bring a colonizer over here. What is this here? Shouldn't there... Okay, so there's a planet somewhere here. But we don't have a star lane here. Okay. That's a bit weird. But we want to explore this region as well. So anyway, we should now be able to move the hero. Inspect. Yes, we are. Okay, so now he got the experience from that exploration. And now he can be moved to here. Like so. Hello. Didn't change much though, but now we're gonna get new population in 9 turns. That did help a bit. None of this here got sped up, but yeah. That should happen when we get the sustainable farms, then we get faster population faster and the hero gets a bit of XP. Okay, I'll wait 1 turn here to... Actually, no, it's gonna take 2 turns. That should be a cul-de-sac, right? I mean, it should be a dead end if we go down there. And if it is, we'll probably bring the scout over here and check out if we find something colonizable over there, which I would much prefer. Okay, we got stuff finished. Speaking of having finished stuff, oh nice, we can boost population. Click to favor this population, boosting its chance of being selected when a new population emerges in a system and doubling its population effect on planets. Yeah, sure. Please double my production output. It still doesn't help. But now this here got reduced down to 5, so yeah. +2 and plus, yeah, more manpower. Okay, that was a productive turn. Nice, nice, nice. We just need that second system, or that third system rather, to settle. There's the next ship. 41 still, so yeah, it's gonna take some time, but that's normal in the early game. I mean, it just takes time to build up these outposts, which I'm a bit torn. Another unique planet. Discover the planet Teona. The original planet is a strange race known as Bakba, who are distributed artificial intelligence. Okay, calculations are done by random movement of rock, stones, and even grains of sand on this atoll planet. Warming and cooling. Is that good or not? The very existence has caused heated arguments among philosophers and clerics of all stripes, as it clearly either the work of a supreme being or the irrefutable evidence that one cannot exist. Well, if it's clearly either or, it's not clear, right? But that's just my humble opinion. Okay, and it is a dead end, and it's another one planet system. Interesting. Tehua, okay, that is a medium atoll, pretty good. And a tiny ice planet. Not really. Plus 15 influence per population, though. We can have 8 people on it. So it is a very good planet, but it's a shitty system. So maybe down the line, if we need some influence, that is interesting to us. But currently not so much. Okay, so how many turns will it take for the scout? Yeah, not too many. But I don't think we gain much from exploring in this direction, actually. We'll do that with the second scout, but currently we have all we need, right? There's a potential colonizable system in Ursa, and there's our first target for... Actually, you will stop here and explore the second curiosity. And there's a potential target for our first fighters to train on and gain some K. And if we look here, by revealing curiosities, we get favor with the faction. So that's pretty cool. So we'll reveal the last one, and then they should send us a bit of resource. I think that's how it goes. Okay, so now we're down to 2, 4. Yeah, that's a good path to build stuff. Should I go ahead and already build a brood ship? It's gonna be done in 2 turns. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. In 6 turns we have our scout here. And then we can maybe bring a scout down here and the brood ship down there. And figure out where we want to go. I think that is reasonable. We do, hopefully we encounter a second race here somewhere sometime soon. Because I do need enemies for the Hissho to function, right? Oh, did you see? There's the next freighter. So the last one did arrive, but it's still too expensive. Don't want to spend 32k, because K is our approval. So if we bring that down to 50, we'll just be content. And I much rather be loyal. I think the threshold there is 75 or 70. Does it say that somewhere? Not really. Anyway. And okay, so he's done with his probe, but yeah, next turn. That's weird. Huh. That's a weird offset. So you always have to keep it in mind, but it's okay. You can only have, I think, 2 behemoths. What does it say that here on the ships? Yeah. Currently you can only have 2. I don't know how far up you can bring that. But yeah. We increase the behemoth count cap by 1 every 3 technologies. Okay. There is a couple I saw. So maybe you can have like 4 or 5. So it's not too hard to keep track in the early game. In the late game, I doubt the mining operations are really relevant. Ah, there's the first couple ships. Cool, let's check out what they have. They're mostly projectile based, as would we be probably. And they have small ships. Okay, that's not too hard to deal with. Should be fine there. Yeah, those look pretty beatable already, but we don't really have... what's the next one? Ash colonization, yeah. Oh, hang on, in 4 turns we can colonize Ash. So we might actually want to move up the brood ship, because it's so fast to do anyway. And then colonize Surma, right? Yeah, I think that's the way we want to do this. Because that's going to be like our ship production system, and from there we can then swarm these sad little... whatever they are, turtles or whatever. What's that race again? What's that? I mean, I personally wouldn't want to visit that guy at night, but on the street, like walk into him on the street. Anyway, okay, so we go to the brood ship, and what I wanted to check out though... Okay, so that is up here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Extra troop health. Colonize Ash, yep. And then we need to get into military tech. Or is there anything else we need here? Off-world aggro agribusiness. Diplomacy, not really. We do need small ships though. Yeah, we do need those. Oh, but they're still a little far away. What else could we get? Extra modules? Not really. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have an income on strategic resources yet. We could use another magnetic field generators. We could use another science building. But I think we can postpone that for a couple turns. I think we'll start on the military tech. Additional manpower. Actually, we do have pretty good module for that. Though this year is a nice building, plus 40 initial XP on fleets. Convert that into manpower, not really interesting. Extra manpower, yeah, also not interesting. So we'll go with this. Also helps us towards that quest. And then we'll probably... Yeah, we'll check those out next time. Anyways, guys, that will do it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We made some progress. We got our first colony going. That should be ours in... maybe 5 more turns or so, when we got 2 more shipments there. We got the first thing we can fight and beat upon, and soon we'll have our shipyard in production, and then we'll explore space down here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, put in the comments your suggestions for the upcoming schedule and how you enjoyed the series so far, and whatever else you want to tell me, because I enjoy reading what you guys have to tell me. Until next episode, enjoy your day.